y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today I am actually going to be I'm going to be reading the open letter that Tarja received from the band. So I think I found it. Y'all let me know if this isn't legit, if this isn't the real one. All right, dear Tarja, it's time to choose whether the story of Nightwish ends here or whether it will still continue an undetermined period of time. We've been working with this creation for 9 years and we are not ready to give up yet. Nightwish is a way of life, something to live for, and we're certain we can't let it go. Equally certain is the fact that we cannot go on without you and Marcello any longer. Is Marcello her husband? I think that's her husband. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. During the last year, something sad happened, which I've been going over in my head every single day, morning and night. Your attitude and behavior don't go with Nightwish anymore. Oh my gosh. There are characteristics I would never have believed to see in my old dear friend. People who don't talk with each other for a year do not belong in the same band. Okay. Sounds like Tuomas had a little bit of some expectations on how Tarja needed to act and present herself. I'm not going to lie, going a year without talking to your bandmates, especially in a band that is this huge, is a little... Yeah, no, there needs to be some communication. We're involved in an industry where the business side of things is a necessary evil and something to worry about all the time. We're also a band which has always done music from the heart because of friendship and the music itself. The mental satisfaction should always be more important than money. I agree. Nightwish is a band. It's an emotion. To you, unfortunately, business, money, and things that have nothing to do with those emotions have become much more important. Like I said in another video, actually, I don't think I've uploaded that yet, so y'all will hear me say it in the future, about she wanted to like pursue her education, I think a little bit. I'm not too sure. Let's see. Yeah, business, money. Ooh. You feel that you have sacrificed yourself in your musical career for Nightwish rather than thanking what it has given to you. This attitude was clearly shown to me in the 2 things you said to me in an airplane in Toronto. I don't need Nightwish anymore, and remember, Tuomas, that I could leave this band at any time, giving you only 1 day's warning in advance. Okay, that's not right. Oh my gosh. If this is true, which, I mean, I have no reason to doubt Tuomas, but that is shady behavior. That's manipulation. That's basically letting the band know I'm the one in charge and what I say goes because I'm the singer and Nightwish would be nothing without me. That is, oh, I am so glad that I listened to her voice and her stuff before I read this letter because now I don't like that. I can't simply write any more songs for you to sing. You have said yourself that you are merely a guest musician in Nightwish. Now that visit ends and we will continue Nightwish with a new female vocalist. We're sure this is an equally big relief to you as it is for us. We have all been feeling bad long enough. I really wonder why they made this public, why they let the world have access to this. This is a very personal thing. You told us that no matter what, the next Nightwish album will be your last one. However, the rest of us want to continue as long as the fire burns. So there's no sense in doing that next album with you either. The 4 of us have been going over this situation countless times, and we have realized that this is the thing we want to do in life. It's all we can do. In December 2004 in Germany, you said that you will never tour again for more than 2 weeks at a time. You also said that we can forget about US and Australia because the fees and the sizes of the venues are too small. Now she's pulling them back from their journey. She's pulling them back as far as where they can go and for how long. That's messing with their money. I've told so many people there's 2 things don't mess with me about. That's my money and that's my man. Those are the 2 no-nos. Nope. In interviews, I've mentioned that if Tarja leaves, that would be the end of the band. I understand that people will think this way. Nightwish is, however, a scenery of my soul, and I'm not ready to let go because of one person. a person who wants to focus her creativity to somewhere else, a person whose values don't match mine. We were never bothered by the fact that you didn't participate in writing or writing/arranging songs. You never in 9 years came to rehearse the songs with us before going to the studio. Not the fact that while on tour you always wanted to fly separately from us with your husband. Not the fact that you are an undisputable front image of the band. We accepted and felt okay about everything except greed, underestimating the fans, and breaking promises. It was agreed by the 5 of us that Nightwish would be the priority in everything that we do during 04 to 05. Still, so many things were more important to you. The ultimate example being the already sold-out show in Oslo, which you wanted to cancel because you needed to rehearse for your solo concerts, meet friends, and go to the movies. Okay. Those were the words Marcelo used in an email explaining the cancellation. This being just one example of so many, I couldn't think of a worse way of being selfish and dismissing our fans, right? Oh my gosh. How long is this? That's okay, because I'm here for the tea. This is some drama. Nightwish is a way of life and a job with many obligations, to each other and to the fans. With you, we can't take care of those duties anymore. Deep within, we don't know which one of you drove us to this point. Somehow Marcelo has changed you from the lovely girl you were into a diva who doesn't think or act the way she used to. You are too sure of your irreplaceableness and status. She done got a little too cocky, a little too big for her britches. It's obvious that you blame your stress and misery on us four. And you think we don't respect or listen to you. Believe us, we have always had the uppermost respect towards you as a wonderful vocalist and as a friend. And very often during the past couple of years, the plans were made according to your decisions only. You were always the one who wanted more money from the shows. This compensation and more money from everything attitude is the fact that we are most disappointed of. Money grubbing? Ooh. Probably upping the prices of merch, upping the prices of all the stuff. This is extremely disappointing to read. And I haven't even really listened to that many of Tarja's music, of her songs with the band. I feel so bad for the band at this point now. She blocked them from having so many tours, from going to so many places. Ooh. But I haven't read her letters. I'm going to stay in the middle because this is Tuomas's point of view. I want to read her letters as well. All right. We wish that from now on you will listen to your heart instead of Marcelo. Cultural differences combined with greed, opportunism, and love is a dangerous combination. Do not wither yourself. The decision is not something we are especially proud of, but you gave us no choice. The gap between us is too wide, and the decision is made by us four unanimously. We are beyond the point where things could be settled by talking. All the best for your life and career. I'm not even going to attempt at reading these names. Let's see, Tuomas, Empu, Juka, and Marco. But them last names, yeah. I might need to watch that video that says, that pronounces their names. P.S. This is an open letter for everybody. Wow. All right. I got a lot of things I could say, but I don't want to even start talking about it until I read hers. So now we're going to go on to the open letter from Tarja. The following is an open letter written by Tarja Turunen in response to Nightwish's open letter to her. Since last Sunday morning, I've been asked to express my positions by magazines, newspapers, radio, and TV stations, fan clubs, and fans from Finland from all over the world. so many in total that it is physically impossible for me to find the time to reply to them all individually. Hence, I decided to put down a couple of words in this text to let my fans, family, and friends, and the public know how I feel after the recent events. This is a moment of grief and pain, and I find it very hard to speak. At the moment I'm in Argentina, I hope you can understand that after this shocking life change comparable to a divorce, I didn't want to stay alone at home in Finland. My husband had booked his tickets to Argentina many months ago, and I decided to travel with him at the last minute. But the fact that I am in Argentina and the long distance should, of course, not be an excuse not to comment on the situation. Last Friday, the 21st of October, was a day the whole band had been waiting for a long time. Practice started early in the morning. I was very sick and nervous because of the fact that I was not even able to sing during the rehearsals. Sick and nervous because of the fact that I was not able to sing during why couldn't you sing? Also, nervous because the concert program was going to be longer than usual for a Nightwish concert. Furthermore, we were going to have a special guest to perform with us, more wardrobe changes for myself than usual, and for the first time, big screens and bigger production on stage. I'm assuming that is the night of the end of an era where they did the DVD, and I guess they had all these this equipment and cameras and filming and all that going on, and I can see how that would be stressful. Yeah, you're used to a certain way that the concerts are supposed to go, and now all of a sudden there's this big production going on. Not to forget that the concert was going to be recorded and filmed. The 5 of us had finally made it to play Hartwell Arena. Even though every one of us knew in advance that the concert was sold out, finally on stage we saw that screaming, applauding, and standing people took every seat. The feeling was unbelievable. I will never forget how amazing it was to experience the Finnish audience's gorgeous reception. When the concert was over, I cried of happiness on stage. Happy tears because I was able to do my best as always, even though I was sick. She didn't sound it. She sounded great. Happy tears because our long tour got the greatest possible ending, and happy tears because of the best recognition of an artist, recognition an artist can get. Applause and smiling faces. At that moment, I didn't know that I was going to cry again soon. After the concert, the guys of the band invited me backstage to join them and asked me to hug all together. This felt strange, as it was the same kind of hug we traditionally came together for before every concert. That tradition remained between us, even though the tension and increasing pressure already existed since a long period of time. Even though the tension and increasing pressure. Sounds like there's already been a little bit of drama going on. The immediately feeling in me was to thank them, which I did loudly, but without any reply. After this, they gave me a letter and asked me to read it the following day, the same letter that is now public. I wonder why they told her to read it the next day. I'm sorry, you give me a letter? I'm reading it right then. Like, I'll probably play it off like, oh, okay, yeah, I'll read it tomorrow. I'm going to go in the bathroom. I'm going to go read it. Especially if it's in a situation like this. Yeah. After this, they asked me to read. Okay. I read it and I was shocked. I didn't know what to say, and still at the moment that I am writing these lines, I don't. I sense great anger in that letter, and I continue to have very confused feelings about it, but I don't want to reply to this anger with an even greater anger. Private matters should never be taken to the public. I know this moment we are going through is very sad for everybody, including the guys. I kind of agree that this probably should have been kept behind closed doors. But at the same time, I can also understand how the fans were going to probably lose their mind on the band. Like, oh my God, why did you get rid of her? So almost to save face, excuse me, and to kind of give an explanation, they made the letter public. And so far, she's not addressing any of the things that Tuomas said in the other letter. She's not saying anything about the way she's acted, how her personality has changed, how she's been money grubbing, how she's choosing basically her life over the band's life. She's not addressing any of the accusations. I know this moment we're going through is very sad for everybody, including the guys. While there would have been so many different possibilities and ways to express what they wanted to tell me with the letter, I remain unable to understand the way they chose to handle this. I am sorry that the guys got me so wrong. I don't recognize myself at all from the way that they described me. They mentioned mean things about me, but the fact that they involved Marcelo, my husband, crossed the line. He is the man I love, my friend, and has been my biggest support over the last years. We have been bandmates for 9 years, experienced good times and not so good ones. I thought I knew them, but I was wrong. Still, everything that has happened is not enough to make them evil in my eyes. Now comes a time to calm down and reflect upon all this. I need to put my feelings together, and I promise to come back to the public soon. I will announce a press conference where I will be talking about my future plans. This doesn't mean that you should expect this conference to be an instrument to attack anybody. It won't. The wonderful music we created together won't be touched by recent events. Thanks to all of the people who are supporting me during these sad times. My family, friends, colleagues, and the great number of fans. I love you, and I really feel I have not failed you. Tarja. She didn't address any of it. This was almost just something to come back so that she would have her word in it. Although she's not addressing anything, really. I think the way that this was done was pretty dirty on both ends. Oh, gosh. Are there any other letters? Let me see in the top if it'll lead me to any more. No, there's no more. At least not from what I see. Oh, wow. I wonder if the end of an era, whenever they filmed that DVD, if that was the end of this tour, or was this just a special concert so that this DVD could be filmed? I wonder if they gave her that letter like in the middle of a tour or something, or if it was basically at the end where everyone was gonna kind of go their own way for a little bit. Because if that's true, then I can understand that. I mean, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Tomas threw out some stuff there. And, I mean, there's no proof in it. But the fact that he just laid it out there, I mean, either he's an absolute asshole, or he's being honest and he's putting it all out there. What do y'all think of these letters? Please throw it down in the comments. I'm sure I'm missing a lot. I do not know the backstory of either of these situations. So I'm sure that you will let me know. Please let me know, because I don't want to get anything wrong in this. And I think that there was 3 songs about the departure of her from the band. I know Poet and the Pendulum is one, and then I think Dead Man's Chest or something like that. Please throw it down there. And I am just in shock of Tomas's letter. I mean, whew. So y'all let me know what y'all think. Like and subscribe if you'd like to. And ooh, he definitely spilled the tea there. Alrighty, guys. I'll talk to y'all later.